We have 1 unread mail, and 65 things of that. But in the community forum, what's going on? Rumors. What other rumors do we have? Has anyone logged on? Whether some maintenance over the network hitches for CC Corp service is always horrible. I can't believe the established company can act like this. And then who cares? Maintenance over. I'm going to log in. Woo! And then what's our mail? What's going on? Because we don't have a... Oh, God. Oh, God. Everyone just replied. Or everyone sent me a message. And then, I was only out for a little while. What'd you do to the Master End, you stinking, lying, cheating jerk? Can't you see the pink beams Master End shooting out of his eyes at you? I won't allow this. I'll get you, Aseo.
Saku, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Keep on looking after Bo. He needs you.
And then, Kubi has gone, and the network trouble is gradually dying out. Looks like we avoided all trouble. It's nice to have these peaceful. Wow, it's nice to have things peaceful for a change. I cannot talk. Wow.
We avoided a network crisis. That's a relief.
And then, CC Corp is performing a general maintenance sweep of the world right now. Don't worry, they haven't found any trace of Kubiya yet. Now that we're through all of the dangers to the world, it's safe to assume Project GU will be disbanded. While they're taking care of the remaining work here, I think I'll quit CC Corp. You can't go back to the way things were, but if you do everything you can right now, there's just something to be gained. I don't have any regrets. I think that the way I am now... Wow, I think that I am the way I am now thanks to you, Haseo. If we ever meet again... No, forget it. I know better than to ask for things I know I can't get. Well, see ya.
So, you're leaving the CC Corp. As long as you're okay with that.
And then Kun? Looks like it's all over. I guess we're the band of heroes that saved the world, huh? Well, maybe not. This is an RPG or some kind of... So the king and princess won't be coming out to thank us or anything. Smiley face. Ida and Kubiya are gone, so I guess my part-time job with CC Corp is going to dry up too. Jeez. Even though we won, I feel kind of down. Well, anyway, good work. We'll both be normal players next time we meet. I'm looking forward to that.
The world is back as it was. I wonder if Kun's princesses are back too.
And then, even if this incident is over, you and I are eternal. Even if the worlds were to be lost, I could never lose you. Do you see, Haseo? I will always be here. Always watching you. So, no. I will save these words for when we meet again.
Entrance. This isn't the end by any means.
Please don't incite him. So, thanks for everything. I'm gonna do my best. I feel like I got a lot braver just by watching you.
Bo, it's okay to believe in yourself. You did save the world after all.
Then Yada. We averted the next network crisis, and I thank you for your efforts. Let's speak of what comes next. By wiping out Ida and Kubiya, we've also wiped out Project GU's reason for existence. I have no doubt the GU will be disbanded. Pi and I will be working on cleanup for now. You should return to being a normal player and enjoy the world you've protected, singing the praises of this world and the boundless joy and sadness within it. That is your right, and your duty.
I'm not the one who saved the world.
Oh really, Haseo, who did?
The world is at peace again because you pulled Project GU along all this way on your shoulders.
Very true, but honestly, you're the whole reason that it all worked. You're the main character. And then Antares, bravo, kid. Har, har, har. I wouldn't expect anything less of my student.
You still drinking in the real world? Don't drink yourself sick, Master. It's bad for you.
Then Silvus, we did it! We saved the world. Now we can play in peace. Until we go outside, then PKs are everywhere, but I'm never gonna forget this battle, or how much you fought in it.
Syllabus. That's great. You keep looking after those beginners and show them how it's done.
And then Gaspard, we won! We did it, we won! Good job, Aseo. Good job, Syllabus. Good job, me. We won this together.
You really hung in there, Gaspard. Thanks.
And then Alkaid, thanks. Dear Prince Charming, I guess you brought me back to the real world. Thanks, I appreciate it. I could tell how hard you were fighting out there. That kind of made me happy. Although I could always tell how Atoli got a pretty good lead on me when I was asleep. But hey, I'm persistent. Single-minded to boot. I'm never gonna let you go. Aww.
Alkaid.
Kaede, thank you very much. You did splendidly, Haseo. I shall never forget your heroics, nor the inner strength that you displayed. We have none but you to thank for the fact that the world is still as it is. Truly, you have my thanks.
We were able to defeat Kubia once and for all, because of help from everyone at Moontree. I guess you can go ahead and start Moontree up again, now that the world's back to normal.
And Sakaki's dead, I think. Matsu, the real world. I think I understand about as much of this as I'm gonna. Well, I think I'm about to graduate from playing online games. I realize a lot of stuff. Looking at you, I realize I got a lot of things I haven't done, things I need to do, left in the real world. Alright, now I'm pumped. Watch me go.
Come back again, Matsu. I mean it. I'll take you.
Oh shit, I skipped it. No! Ah! But Gabby, oh yeah. This is great. Smiley face, the one I use.
Gabi, that's a really short email.
Yet it contains all the feeling you need to know. Aina. This is how my brother wanted it to end. It is no matter how hard it becomes, I must wish for happiness. Isn't that right, Haseo?
Ovan wanted you to live, Aina. Don't ever let his sacrifice go to waste.
And then... Shino. Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. I'm waiting. You know the place.
Shino! She came back. Her location is Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The Hulgrons Cathedral. This is the place that Shino showed me. The very first lost ground I went to. And the place where Shino became a lost one. I'm glad you were able to make it back to the world. Shino.
I found a new best girl, I'm sorry.
Shino's waiting. Let's go to Hulgrons Cathedral.
And then notice of maintenance completion. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. We are contacting you to let you know that we have completed our maintenance of the server issues that were causing a network connection failure. We apologize to all users for the inconvenience. Hamra, no! There is none, I think. Is there anything new in the news, though? Like, it feels like there should be a lot. Especially for Salvador Ihar, Online Jack. There should be something about what happened to him and everything, but no! Well, fine, Crimson Versus, what's going on?
Crimson Versus!
Oh, we got a new one. Ultimate Thanatos. Whenever you attack the enemy general, your general gets 1 AP. That one made a line. And we got Best Girl back. Even though she's not that great in the actual game, which kind of sucks. Now that I fought that, let's try the exhibition. And this time we'll use this deck again, despite I know that it will probably not do well. Depending on which deck he has. I lost. Because he builds up 2 more on that. Yup. That deck of his is really fucking good. But let's go back and meet up with Shino to see what's gonna happen.
Shino's waiting. Let's go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground, to the Hulgrons Cathedral.
Alright. And still no one has beginner's text or anything like that. God damn it. But now we have one place to go to. One more to go to. And I think it's time for me to take my first break at the stream. It's actually not even a break. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick, but be right back. Break screen's still going up though, so I know editing me can actually just cut this properly. Alright. I am not doing a single fucking harem route, but let's go back to the game. I even forgot to mute my mic, because I just like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be back, and here I am. Now back to here. We go to Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. You can even hear it.
Shino.
Long time. Do you remember?
Huh?
What we talked about here?
About the goddess. About Aura.
Haseo. I was watching you the entire time. Ida. You see, my consciousness was faintly connected to Ovan's left arm.
Yeah, Ovan's sister said the same thing.
I was with Ovan much of the time, and caught glimpses here and there of what happened.
Ovan. He sacrificed himself to stop Kubia, which he himself had created.
That man. He saw things through in a way only he could. And that's exactly how he wanted it to end. It's as if we were just living in Ovan's personal story, characters in a play.
It wasn't like that.
I know. Haseo?
Atoli.
I asked her to come. Well... Your consciousness finally came back, Shino! That's so wonderful! Thank you, Atoli. Haseo was right! Your PC really does look just like mine. But... our personalities are different. It's insulting if I say you're like me, huh? You know, Haseo was always trying to cure you. He tried really hard. And for a long time. I know. Yeah. Anyway, well, goodbye. And good luck.
Wait!
Let's start the Twilight Brigade again.
Huh?
With just the two of us. We'll go find Ovan. Haseo? I saw it all. Everything.
Shino.
Now be honest with yourself.
Oh.
You're watching, aren't you? Ovan.
And like that, we come to the end of the original Dot Hack GU Trilogy. The game that kind of got me into so much of wanting to see what else games had to offer. This Gaia got me into how things absurd can become and how a story can really be structured around characters. Fucking Crash Bandicoot got me into Tenacity because the first one I played, the original Crash Bandicoot part of it, and then the Crash Bandicoot 3 showed me when things get fucking rough, you gotta stick with it, grit your teeth, and say I'm getting that fucking crystal. So much has been taught to me by games, and this game taught me a bit of just, you know, when you got people around you, you gotta learn to talk to them a bit, and you gotta learn to just enjoy what you got. A lot of this game was just good memories, aside from when I beat the original volumes and was just mad that I didn't have the next ones on hand. But still, playing this game later on, having grown up, still admittedly with a hint of nostalgia goggles, having played all of it, and coming back here to play it again in a remastered version on the PC, I can say this game honestly aged better than I thought it would. Its story, while still grandiose and still anime as all hell and tropey as all hell, was still endearing as all hell. There were so many cliches, so much edginess that you could feel from when it was first made, from what was popular at the time, from what they thought people at the time or kids at the time wanted to play as. So much you could tell from when it was made, but still, it came up fairly good. But then as you kept on playing it, you saw some more things show up. Like in Volume 3 when you realize Sakubo is actually an alternate personality. Something I don't think I actually remembered or saw in the original. Some other things. I think in the original I actually had Saku disappear, I think, because I was just not happy with her. But now, it kind of makes a bit of sense. Originally, so much of my playthrough was actually different. Not only from my gear, because I didn't have the original doppelganger weapons, but just some of the choices I made with some of the characters. How I played it, my combat, everything. Like in my original party, I did not use Atoli. When I originally played on the PS2, I did not use her because I could not stand her constant talk of wanting everything to be safe, happy, sunshine, and rainbows. I went without a healer, and I suffered hard until like halfway through Volume 2, and I just said, you know what, I have to. But it's been a good ride, playing through every single volume. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and I'm excited as hell to get started on Volume 4, because that is entirely new to me. I have no idea what to expect in it, but I'm going in there with high hopes, if only because it's more of what I think I already know I will enjoy. One of my only questions is, though, will that game be in English dub or not? Because if it isn't, it's been our first exposure to the Japanese dub, at least in my playthrough here. Now Volume 2, Reminiscence. This volume broke me when I played it originally because I was getting attached to Alkaid. I was like, Alkaid's the best girl when I was young. She knows what she wants, she will fight for it, she has a good head on her shoulders, and she's tenacious. What would I like about that? And then to see her get taken away by Bordeaux, just... oh, that fucked me up so much when I was young. But, love the game here too. And it was the first time I actually fought the doppelganger as well. Getting the broadsword, and that's all you got. I even stopped using the broadsword because I just thought the effect is good, but not consistent enough, so I want something else. And I never went back to touch doppelganger stuff ever. And having played it now, Doppelganger is the cheesiest and most overpowered way to play the game because the effects are king. As I've shown, I believe now, stats can be overcome, at least a little bit, by levels. We were always on par or at least slightly on curve with the levels, and because of that, our effects for our weapons shined through spectacularly. It was just... really eye-opening to see that, like, oh, I picked easy mode accidentally by using doppelganger weapons, but I didn't want to stop because limiting myself on what I can use gear-wise just felt like I was putting a handicap where I didn't need one. It'd be like playing Pokemon midway through, and then after you beat Lieutenant Surge, just saying, you know what, this is now a Nuzlocke run. It just would not make much sense. You've already experienced it one way, why change it then? Yeah, Atoli, I'm still not even all that much about her because of how much she constantly was going after Sakaki. We have seen the man be batshit crazy, and it's like, no, Sakaki's still good. He can still be good, just over and over and fucking over. After being used and everything, just like, no, everything's fine. We're fine. Everything's good. It made no sense to me. I prefer Haseo's a Japanese voice actor because I heard him talk a lot about Project X Zone 2. Well, I don't even know what that is, actually, but... here we go, Volume 3, Redemption. This game completed me. I'd never had a game span more than a single game, actually. I'd never had a game that said, here's the story, we're going to continue it in the next game, or anything else like that. I had never had a game that had a continuous storyline, aside from... actually, I was about to say Crash Bandicoot, but that didn't count for me. Because I only played Volume 1, or the first Crash Bandicoot, and then I played Crash Bandicoot Warped after that. I didn't even beat Crash Bandicoot 1, but... just... I'd never had a game carry on a story and it felt like it was grandiose. Like it was some epic of a game that I had found out. That I discovered on my own and just started playing, and no one at my school really knew about it. No one cared about it. And there I was playing this game, experiencing something just grand to me for the first time. It was just really powerful and really influential. Project X Zone 2 is the third RPG, the 3DS RPG that mixes characters from Capcom, Sega, Bandai Namco. Let me guess, does it have Dot Hack in it as well? I've beaten Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, and Wrath. Never played Wrath of Cortex. I've seen it on the shelf, but I never bothered to get it because I was always in other games at the time. Like, at the time, I think I was in Disgaea 1. Actually, because I played Disgaea 2 first, and then I started on Disgaea 1 after that, because I said, where did it begin? And because my friend said, you should have started with 1 anyways, but since you started with 2, oh well. It has Kai Haseo as a team. Nice! It is into a strategy RPG with a unique system. Interesting, actually. If I ever get the time, I might give some of those games a shot. And if I ever get a chance to record it, I will definitely give it a shot. But what are the odds of that ever happening? Being able to put a capture card in my 3DS will take way too much money. Or I could get a new 3DS and actually try to custom firmware it just like I record it. Because I think you can, but I'm not sure. But so much has been done, and so much is left to be done. There's some events left in .hack GU Volume 3 that I need to finish before we go on to Volume 4. Not only, as I mentioned, the actual 100 floor dungeon known, I believe, as the Forest of Pain. I need to see, is there more to the Abyss quest left here? I want to see if I actually can unlock the song that I wanted. Even though, at this point, it means nothing. I just kind of want to know what it took to unlock it originally. Because that song alone changed so much of me. My path in life trying to become a pianist and so much more of how I looked at things. Just because I had it going on in the background so often for so many things. And not to mention the actual events that everyone knows for this game. The one that you know of as well. The actual, like, picking your romance option. And if that even carries over to Volume 4. I'm really hoping it does, because I hope that it will lead to some good moments. And hopefully they integrate it together as well, because if not, it's kind of pointless to me. But still, as the end of the story, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, assuming that it's a new one to you or one that you've already played yourself. Hopefully I'm entertaining for you, and I hope you got a moment of entertainment out of it. Stay awesome, everyone. Volume 3 Redemption. Woo! You have cleared Volume 3 Redemption. It is recommended that you save the game. Uchiyamada has sent you a mail about continuing your adventure in Volume 3 and converting it to Volume 4 data. You save. Yeah. What's going on in the community forums? That is we got news. What's the news? CC Corp Ovar. It looks like it'll be all over for CC Corp soon. Loss of data, huge failure at the tournament, falsifying data, and shamming the Metropolitan Police Force. No matter how big of a company they are, I'm sure this is it. Some middle management guy came out and apologized profusely on TV today. Why not the company president? I guess that's attitude part of the problem. I think they're finished at the company. Saw the statement of apology on TV too. I felt bad for the poor manager. And I got a little sick of hearing all the reporters attacking him. Yeah, I really can't stand how they rigged the data logs and tried to set up players as the culprits. Does CC Corp care about us at all? No, not at all. Based on our experiences, I think we can say at least that they don't have the proper regard for us as customers. I quit playing the world because of bugs. That time when we couldn't log out, on top of CC Corp's continual insistence and insincere responses, just made me fed up with the company. I don't understand how people can keep playing or keep paying money to CC Corp at this point. How can you keep playing a game that has no regard for you? Is it because the game was fun? There are a lot of games out there that are more fun than the world, you know? Is it because you've gotten attached to the game after the system administrators have screwed with you for so long? Well, I guess there's no point in complaining about this to the players, but I think it's important to remember that players who voice their problems with CC Corp or get angry with each other over boards like this are themselves helping CC Corp stay alive. Kind of, yeah, actually. We got a lot of things going on about just people who are not happy with CC Corp at all. And then rumors. What are the rumors? Do we have an Abyss quest? I want an Abyss quest, honestly. Please. I just went and played the world again. I haven't played on so long. Man, this game's awesome. And nothing. I'll bet 3000 on number 4. CC Corp employees went on vacation. Probably. Probably not. And Upkalu. What do we have for some art? Some badass art. Love! Love of what? I just adore these people. I can't stop thinking about them. I'm so jealous of how good friends they are. Is that Atoli, Sakubo, and something else? And holy shit! Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Sloth. You're awesome, man. And welcome to the throne as the new bit boss. Boo! Well, that's all we got? Nothing else? Atoli, I meant Pai, Sakubo, and Matsu. I think that was there in the back. What do we got here for accessories? Oh, the new picture we just got. Yeah, that's it. And then news capture. What do we have? Do we get to even see that what's called apology? Let's start from the back. Announcement of the ultimate player. All right. Our survey has selected Haseo of the world as the greatest online gamer. God damn it. Empowerment! Empower the player, why don't you? Haseo, the charismatic player who went undefeated through all 3 arenas of the world. The other day, Haseo defeated Taihaku of the championship in the Sage Palace and accomplished an undefeated sweep of all 3 classes. How long did this entire game take place in? It sounds like it took place very quickly. If it's like, the other day that happened, it's like, are you sure it's not like a week or a month ago or anything like that? Just the other day, yeah. It was the first time for Haseo to enter any of the tournaments. It is the first time that a player has ever accomplished such a feat in the World R2. Another reason for Haseo being selected as the ultimate player is because he was once a very popular PKKer. Called the Terror of Death, Haseo has many legends such as taking down 100 PKers at once. He has many female fans for being mysterious yet cool. God damn it. He's no longer mysterious and cool. He's lost his edge. CC Corp stands firm in regards to Haseo's identity offline, as divulging it will intrude in privacy rights. Well, at least they fucking know that. And then, we don't have anything new. Actually, this is the only new thing right here, so. An international search warrant for the suspected creator of the IDA computer virus, which is to blame for the recent network problems, was called back. The police department cited false information on the data that was given by CC Corp as the reason for the recall during the press conference. Access data from CC Corp prompted the warrant being issued for this male suspect. Traces of data program fixes on the creation of IDA and sightings of IDA's effect led to the search warrant. However, claims from within the company have revealed that the submitted data was altered by none other than CC Corp. NAB conducted an investigation of the data and found 50 instances of tampering. CC Corp admitted to their wrongdoings and officially apologized for the matter. After the international search warrant was issued, many complaints were sent to both CC Corp and NAB. Many came from those close to the suspect and have picketed in front of CC Corp as a result of discussion on forums. The whistleblower, in an exclusive interview by TV Kanto, stated that he had to take action after seeing all of the outcry from players firsthand.
The search for the man suspected of creating the virus behind the recent network troubles has concluded. The break came from a lead provided from within CC Corp, which provided authorities with crucial information. During a Kanto TV interview, the informant said that he could no longer remain silent. As news of this broke, throngs of players gathered at CC Corp to support what they claim is the falsely accused suspect.
I guess Elvon's not too bad then. Or not gonna go around too bad. And is that supposed to be the nuclear disaster? We don't know about that yet, but around 5 p.m. GMT, the Kazakhstan government announced it will abide by the guidelines set by the UN Security Council for the outbreak of violence in the Republic caused by its forces and the rebels. Zagalat representatives of the rebels have also agreed to this, leading to a ceasefire that will take place starting 3 a.m. GMT. According to the Co-op Communications, Talos was the main cause of the violence. Talos was under operation by UN forces to obstruct violence between the government and the rebels. However, it malfunctioned during a routine march. It attacked towns and injured civilians. Both sides believed the attack to be from their opponents, causing the fight to grow exponentially. UN Secretary General Stillman officially admitted Talos was to blame and apologized to both sides, promising to pull back UN forces to near the Kazakhstan borders. He urged for both forces to cease fire. Local papers reported that the malfunction caused 2 injuries and another is reported missing. President Duranin of Kazakhstan, something like that, criticized the UN force and the UN itself for bringing in Talos within its borders. The reason for Talos' breakdown is yet to be determined, but researchers say that some sort of malfunction may have occurred in the network system that controlled it. I wonder.
The violent battle begun by a runaway armed robot carrying the designation of Talos has concluded. There are reports of at least 2 people injured and 1 person missing in action during the fierce fighting that occurred. All of the injured were civilians and are being cared for at local hospitals. Katakakan's President Dronin has voiced outrage at the Defense General for authorizing the use of Talos within the country.
That sounded like Yada almost. Like, if he made his voice a bit deeper, that would have probably been Yada. And I'm like, oh shit, Yada the news anchor now. And then pros and cons of Online Jack. There is one to look forward to. The once suspended Salvador Ihara's Online Jack will begin transmitting once again after the case against Ihara regarding intrusion into CyberConnect Japan was dropped. Upon explaining their reasons for transmitting the program again, Near Enter Inc. said that although the show was a little over the top and its reporters acted carelessly, Online Jack reported cases of Ida before it went out to the mainstream, and continued investigating it. Many users requested the show to be back on air. Hopefully the show can reveal the identity of the virus. It's too early to bring back the show. They don't understand what they've done. There's no sign of regret from them. Many have voiced harsh criticism for the show, but there's been an increase in the praise. Such comments include, the program was the first to report the Ida virus. Such a program must be shown. Ihara did his best to uncover CC Corp's plots, which he kinda did. Near Enter Inc. announced that it will be continuing broadcasts of the show that were to be suspended as well as air more news. Daily Hoochie, that thing. And
After a brief absence due to charges of privacy breaches and damaged property during his most recent investigation, the ever-popular online broadcast Salvador Ihara's Online Jack is back, streaming at its normal time.
good for you, Jack. And then, the only thing left to look at that is new is Salvador Ihara's final transmission of Online Jack. The Online Jack investigator has been taken in by the police for trespassing. The world's secrets, the mystery of Ida, the darkness of CyberConnect Japan. What will happen when they find what they've been searching for? Okay, everyone, let's call our Salvador Ihara. The moment you've all been waiting for, folks. It's this.
Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! After we located and infiltrated CyberConnect Corp's number 4 lab, the world was viciously assaulted by the third network crisis. And then, the global-wide network problem.
With all the dangers of worldwide disaster and the threat of extinction finally settled down.
After our last investigation, we were taken in by police for trespassing and locked up in jail.
If Mr. Sugai hadn't leaked information to the media, they might not have rushed to the scene, and we could have been disposed of to keep quiet. I believe given what we've seen, it was a distinct possibility. So what did we see deep within the heart of CyberConnect's laboratory?
We believe we saw evidence of the truth before they took us away.
The missing 6 were found inside an old abandoned house situated very near the school. Or at least that's the story.
Once released, we dropped by the hospital that was treating Uike Toru and the others.
None of the children had any memory of the incident.
And thus, the only real link to the truth behind the doll syndrome had been severed.
So what is doll syndrome?
We didn't find out anything about anything. Not about the world or Ida.
Opposing mirrors of hope and despair.
Huh? Huh?
Getting discharged today, miss?
That's what Ida is.
And indeed, that was Shino, getting released from the hospital. How nice to know. And what's going on in the mail station? Oh god! What the fuck happened everywhere? CZ Corp notice of marriage. There it is. Dear Sale, thank you for a regular patron of the world. We're contacting you to let you know of an event that will be available for a limited time. Event information: Marriage Plus. A marriage will take place in the Isles of King High Brasil. Marriage is a holy ceremony where two people pledge their eternal love for one another. High Brasil is the perfect place for two people, or life partners, to enjoy a moment of happiness.
I'm confused. I don't know who I should give these feelings to.
You know who. If you actually had the letter for it, we could, but no, we can't. But if we can send anything to anyone, let's go for. Where are you? Gotta know some stuff about everyone. So, how about some hobbies? For Saku as well. Flower gift as well for, I don't know. How about Alkaid? More of these for everyone. Favorite food? Alkaid as well. We gotta maximize as much as we can. And why not also, I don't know, Kaede? We actually don't know anything about her at all. I gotta get more of those soon. Let's go back to this for a second. And Forest of Pain. This is the quest I was talking about. Dear Sale, thank you for regular patronage of the world. The Forest of Pain event will take place at the following location: Hidden Forbidden Sin Realm, World of Sin Ranhati. Your objective for this event is to find the Lord of the Dead, Cernus, who is within the dungeon, and defeat it. There are no conditions to participate. Anyone can participate, so feel free to test your skills. However, it is recommended that your PC level be over 135. Also, you will not be able to pull items out of your storage while in the forest. We recommend that you prepare your equipment well. Please make sure of the event period if you plan on participating.
Looks like they opened the Forest of Pain.
Yep. And then Tabby saying, "Hey! Cat Girl! Who the fuck are you? What's up? It's Tabby. Well, I'm thinking of logging in for a change. But can we meet today? I want to talk to you about something. Hidden Forbidden Sin. Oh, goddamn you! Is it okay with you? If it's okay with you, please come here. Do you remember? It's the Forest of Pain. I'll be waiting at the forest entrance."
Tabby? She'll be waiting for me at the Forest of Pain.
Alright then.
Going into the forest by yourself is too dangerous. Let's just go to where Tabby is.
Maybe. And then Uchiyamada. Congratulations on finishing. Congratulations on completing .fu Volume 3 Redemption. Data saved from this condition clear data can be converted and used in Volume 4. From that, this is how you save your game as well. Please note data must be marked as clear data. Furthermore, you can use your current data to continue on your adventure. However, the main story will not advance. Items and experience gathered after completing the game can be transferred onto Volume 4. So it is possible to begin the sequel with the well-prepared characters. Wow. Please be aware that certain elements of Volume 3 will not be available in Volume 4. Good. Bordeaux. Be happy, it's a message from Bordeaux. Really? It seems that you've done some great things recently. But don't let it get to you. I will eventually take you down with my own hands. You better be careful. For now, take my member address. From now on, I will hunt you down, even if you don't want me to. You think you can get away from me? You wish, LOL. I guess. Sure. And Aura, to the little children of Morgana. The world was saved thanks to your strong emotions. But in this eternal world, there will be a time where you protect once again, using your powers. I will entrust you with that power. The 3 blades created to protect me, a power that I will have no use for, as I will go to sleep. Now take this blade, and protect the world. Bring happiness to the little children of Morgana. Oh shit. I can call on them now. Well, they're my friends now. Dear Sale, thank you for our regular patron of the world. To celebrate your crowning as a Sage Palace Emperor, we present you with a special word. Please let it help you in future adventures. BBQ Plate. It will become an area where God Chim Chims appear. See, I have to try that out now. I actually have to. And then Shino. It's been a while, Aseo. We haven't exchanged messages in a while. It seems as though I've been sleeping for a long time. During that time, you have fought for me in this world, in this online world, through many struggles. I'm sure it was rough, and that's how I think. Even so, you came to see me in real life. Thank you. Really. Hey, Aseo. It may be hard to do so like before, but let's go on adventuring. Together. You lost everything, including my member address, right? Here's my member address. So if there's anything, be sure to invite me. Then I'll see you around, Aseo.
Shino.
Thank you for letting us know that was Shino. Zelkova? Hi, Aseo. This is in regard to the Netslum Tartaga. That town is on an unofficial server, so no one probably will not be able to get there. But you're special, Aseo. I've altered your town transfer feature, so you and your friends can come to Tartaga. Wow, come to Tartaga. Wow, damn it! Come to Tartaga whenever you feel like it. Come anytime with your friends. Just so you'd come to Tartaga, Kennard hasn't moved from it. So make sure you come. I haven't moved your actual guild space yet. It's not in Bergipone anymore, so be careful. That's it, Aseo. Let's adventure together sometime. You sneaky fuck. You're coming whether you like it or not. And who's Ono? To the Sage Palace PK Tournament winners, Team Aseo. Hello, sorry for the sudden message. I know it's out of the blue, but would you mind taking us team some sweepstakers on in the arena? We were rankers in the Sage Palace. We've trained hard, raising our levels and improving our skills to challenge the Emperor. But we weren't able to enter the PK tournament, and that has shattered our hopes. Therefore, we'd like to prove that we are the strongest team by defeating your team, who've beaten Taihoku's team. If you accept, please select Thanksgiving in the limited battle in the Sage Palace. Let us battle until one of us runs out of breath. As I said before, we trained hard, sweating blood to become the strongest team there is. Please challenge us at your best form, and we don't want worthless opponents. Alright then. We got some new people, so Shino. I'm not sure what you're supposed to write for these. Well, now that I'm awake, I'd like to try out a lot of things. Bordeaux, favorite PK method. Ganging up on the weak guys and beating them to death is awesome. You want to get PK'd, punk? And then apparently Kite is ... Same with you, and same with you. Does that mean I can message you? I'm gonna try. Let's send one to Shino, because why not? Not that. Hobby for Shino. Then how about a hello to Shino? And what if I send this to Kite? What would happen? What if I send this as well with Shino? That's a lot being sent. And let's get our emails now.
Well, I should check my email.
We just did. That shouldn't be a reply from one of them, so... Or a promise. Put all your feelings into a song you sing to someone special. Put them into just one word of promise. May the Twilight Dragon smile upon you. Acquired greeting card promise. Promise! This is a special greeting card. If you send it to someone whose affection for you is at max, you can see a special ending. You will only receive one of these cards, so it is recommended that you save before sending it. You can check affection levels from the status screen. If the affection displays is pink and 5 small dots are revolving around the large heart, that character is at max affection level.
Promise.
So if I were to... Why do I have 20... What do you mean you only get one? The fuck do you mean you only get one? You just saved me 22 of them! I can only send it to Atoli and Pi, because they're the ones that have been around the longest. But technically, you can send this to Syllabus, Gaspard, Piros III, Alkaid, Saku, Bo, Endrance, Antares, Matsu, Yada, everyone. Why'd you give me 22 though? What's the point? Unless it's for... This is only 20 people right here, so I don't think it's that, right? Let's save up. I'm not going to try that yet, Angelo. I'm going to try to save that for when we have multiple that are available to us. When I have more people at max rank. For the moment, no. But later on, yes. We're going to do that before we go on to Volume 4. Go in here just because it will refresh. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked. But with that, it's 20, so... I'm going to try with this deck one more time to see if it changes. Or if he changes his deck at all. Oh, he reduces mine. Oh, you fuck. So yeah, I lose heavily.
You lose.
Yep. But with that, it should be back. We should have a response from every single character that we send a gift card to. Or a greeting card to. Gift card. How many did I send? Not many. Oh no, not all of them replied then. So Alkaid. What's this you sent me? Hello, thanks for the nice greeting. I'll be sure to make you into a fine man. LOL. Actually, what is her... Let me go see what her rank or what her thing is right now. So she's at yellow. Will it go up for this? Or no, that's Shino. Haven't we heard this sort of Haven't we had this sort of interaction before? It brings back memories. I say I look forward to what lies ahead. Then Kaede says, Dear Seo, thank you for the formal greeting. I am pleased to have made acquaintance with you. And then Saku, what are your hobbies? Master. I should have fucking known. Alright. Just watching? What do you watch? What do you mean just looking at him? Oh, god damn it. God. Just watching? You mean just looking at him? You know what? Let's ask, what do you watch? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? But let's go into the world, and let's briefly go meet this new character then. Oh, official form. What do we have here? Compensation. We haven't been able to properly play the game for quite some time now, thanks to the run of server and virus problems. Like, not being able to use towns or weird monsters showing up out of nowhere, getting warped into a white room as soon as you logged in. But Billing's been working just fine the whole time, CC Corp. CC Corp knew we couldn't really play the world, and they still took our money. What a scam! I wasn't going to complain if CC Corp made a formal announcement, apologize for the difficulties and goodwill, but there's been no such announcement. And even if you call customer support, all they say is we're unable to answer that question. I've completely run out of patience with this nonsense. I won't stand for it any longer. Everyone, let's protest against CC Corp. Is there any even compensation at all? There probably isn't, knowing CC Corp. So, let's log in and see what we can do now.